Intellectual disability is a term used when a person has certain delays in their cognitive development. These delays can lead to difficulties understanding, learning, and remembering new things. It may also affect their communication, social, and self-care skills. A person with intellectual disability may therefore develop and learn differently than a typically developing person.
It is estimated that around 2 out of every 100 people have an intellectual disability. In Kenya, people with intellectual disabilities are sometimes called
Azim,
mentally retarded,
Njenga,
handicapped. Although these terms are commonly used in our society, people with intellectual disabilities and their families strongly reject such terms because they allow discrimination to continue to exist. It is common for people with intellectual disability to be seen as a symbol of shame or disgrace, a people to be hidden away. In Kenya, people with intellectual disability have been rejected and locked away by their family and community. They get less education, less stimulation, and less medical care.
However, people with intellectual disability have social and emotional needs similar to people in the general population, like you and me.
People with intellectual disability would love the opportunity to get a job, but a large number of Kenyans think they have no place in the work environment. Also, they yearn to have good relationships and friendships, but are often bullied and lonely. Like anyone else, they would love to be independent, but we as a society constantly put limits on what they can or are allowed to do. Most negative attitudes towards people with intellectual disability are due to beliefs people hold on to about the causes, the cures, and the consequences.
Intellectual disabilities happen because the brain gets injured or a problem prevents the brain from developing normally. Research shows that 60% of all cases of intellectual disabilities are caused by biological and environmental factors. 30% of these cases are caused by genetic conditions that are inherited from parents. Examples of genetic conditions are Down syndrome and Fragile X syndrome. And the other 30% of these cases are caused by environmental factors such as complications during pregnancy that lead to the baby not developing properly inside the mother's womb. Intellectual disability is not contagious or infectious. You can't catch an intellectual disability from anyone else.
It is not caused by juju or witchcraft. It is not a type of mental illness like depression. We also know it is not a family curse or punishment from God, because with the right support, people with intellectual disabilities can learn to do many things and lead a fulfilled life.
Kenyan parents try a number of things to cure their child of intellectual disability. These include seeing traditional healers, praying in various religious centers, using harsh discipline, traveling to other parts of the world for a cure, hiding the child, when all else fails, disowning the child. These things can cause huge physical and emotional damage and will not cure intellectual disability.
Unlike what many believe, one cannot cure intellectual disability. It's not a headache or a stomachache that I can prescribe a pill for and the person gets better. In any case, people with intellectual disabilities don't need to be cured. They need to be understood and accepted. They need to get an education. They need to be supported to live a good life. They need to be encouraged to do things and to be valued to reach their potential. Families of people with intellectual disabilities also need to be supported to provide the right caring for their loved ones. By doing these things, we improve their health and their potential to do more in society.
No!
Hapana.
Hapana!
We can learn a lot of things
We just need more time.
We learn differently than other people.
Culture, gender, and religion might make our beliefs different in little ways. But being born with or without an intellectual disability does not make us different from each other. We all want similar things in life, which is to be free to live the life we want.
When you see us, hear things to help. Get to know us first.
Don't talk too much and don't talk quickly.
Be patient.
Skiza.
Being sincere.
Sawa?
Hello. Being sensitive.
Tuangalie kwa macho.